Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Bearded Truth. Episode 12. We got Josh from Embrace the Beard Life here. We're going to be chatting it up tonight. How you doing?
Hey, doing good, pretty good, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, pretty good. I was up till, well, before the time change, it would have been 2 a.m., but technically 1 a.m. talking to Seth from Iowa Bearded Craft, or Craft Bearded.
Yeah.
Because we recorded an episode together yesterday, and it ran for 5 hours.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Jesus.
Yeah, it was hilarious and so much fun. And like I was just talking to him like on Instagram, and like the first like three hours were like super informative and super productive, but then the last like hour and a half or so was just like tired like chatter about random nothingness, but
Okay.
it was great.
Yeah, dude, that is a long time.
Yeah, that's my longest episode ever.
Yeah.
That I've ever done. But yeah, yes, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself to get started?
All right, sure. So my name is Josh. I run the beard channel, Embrace the Beard Life.
Mm-hmm.
I recently did a channel name change.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to be beard product review, but decided to change it up a little bit, kind of rebrand, really to attract other guys who are not already part of the beard community,
Mm-hmm.
to embrace the beard life, like a lot of us
course.
already have. And so really
Yep.
the goal of my channel is to kind of, reach out to others. And sorry, my daughter's going to sleep right now, so if you hear her crying,
Yeah, no,
she's
all
been
good.
a little upset recently. But so the goal is to reach out to other beardsmen and kind of bring them in to embrace the beard life. And so, and that's what I do. And I think that's what all of us do. I was at Mike on my stream last night.
Yep.
That embracing the beard life, it kind of sums up a lot of the big companies that are out there. Like you got Beard Brand, you got Live Bearded, you've got Detroit Grooming, and a lot of their mottos and the way that they go about doing their branding and their stuff is to embrace the beard life, but none of them have that as a motto. So I said, you know what, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. And so that's what I did. So other than that, man, I've got 2 kids.
Cool.
And my daughter, who's trying to go to sleep now.
Yeah.
She turns 2 next week.
Cool.
I believe.
Nice.
Yeah, on the 12th. Gosh, was it? I don't even know what today is. No, today's November 1st.
Yeah, November 1st. Yep.
So we've got a little under 2 weeks till she turns 2.
Cool.
And my son's 3.5, and he'll be 4 in January.
Oh, cool.
Other than that, my wife and I, we have been married 5 years now. We had our anniversary the other day.
Nice.
And we've been together since middle school.
Cool.
We're friends in elementary school, started dating on and off middle school and high school, and just kind of stayed together like through college and everything. And then here we are. So
cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super, super cool. What are some of your favorite hobbies?
Oh, okay. Favorite hobbies. So, I'm a big gamer. Well, I say I'm a big gamer.
Cool.
But I started out playing like Nintendo as a young kid. Loved playing through the Nintendo. All the way up through the PlayStation 1, where I switched to the Xbox for Halo.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
Yeah, I'm a first-person shooter kind of guy. So,
okay. Cool.
Yeah, first-person shooter kind of guy. I enjoy them, but I enjoy them on a competitive level. Like I really enjoy like grinding and getting really good at the competitive scene. Even though I'm not a competitive player, I like to think I am.
Totally.
I'm really not top tier by any means, but I really want to be. But so I have a lot of fun with that. So that led to like Destiny eventually and cut throughout college.
You froze there.
And then
so you just
came out and competitively.
You chopped out like crazy there for a second. Hold up. Why is?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whose internet it is, but your video hasn't caught up yet.
Oh, really?
What's up, man? You
Oh,
back?
there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with like this happened. This happened when I was talking to Johnny from Beard Brothers and Jose Beard Rose on Friday. Like my Wi-Fi just chopped out, and then like Zoom like disappeared for a second, and then came back, and it's just I don't know why. But yeah, I think we're back now. Yeah, we're still recording. Cool.
Hopefully, it'll fix itself in a minute.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so you're saying, yeah, we were talking about some of your favorite hobbies, and you're talking about gaming and like, oh, drop again. Ah,
Yeah, I can. I think you're back now. Can you
yeah,
hear me?
yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So gaming's a hobby,
Mhm.
certainly. Let me think. Other hobbies, man. Now that I'm a dad, I just don't even have time for hobbies other than beard stuff, man. To be
Yep.
honest, I try and fit in video games at the end of the night, when everything's wrapping down. My
Yep.
wife, Emily, she might play some, or she might be watching Netflix, or something,
Yeah.
and catching up on Grey's Anatomy. And I'll turn on. We have a secondary TV literally next to hers, so I
Nice.
can just game out a little bit, and then we can crash out. So
Cool.
other than that, I mean, a couple years ago, I used to love skateboarding.
Mhm.
Um,
Cool.
any kind of outdoor activity, my
Mhm.
wife and I always enjoy. I
Cool.
used to be a runner because of
Okay.
my wife,
Cool.
but trying to get back into that. But
Mhm.
it's tough too. Being a dad,
Yeah.
it's hard to find time.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty lame right now.
Fair. It happens. What what made you want to start growing a beard?
So yeah, so I kind of covered this on my why I changed
Yeah. Yeah, I
my
saw
name,
that.
my channel name. But
Yep.
basically I can summarize it as, I was kind of one day at work and I was chatting with a guy who's, I don't know, he's like mid 50s, maybe late 50s, somewhere in, I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely up there in age compared
Mhm.
to me, right? I'm 27.
Cool.
So, and I could just tell, just at a general conversation, hey
Mhm.
man, you got a lot of stubble going on. Like you could probably grow a nice beard is what I said to him, and
Mhm.
I've always grown like, some stubble or whatever and kind
Yeah.
of kept it clean. I never really had like a full big beard or anything.
Yeah.
And, and he says, oh no, man, this is the longest I've ever had it, probably in the
Yep.
last 30 years, and I said, oh, wow, really? And then I started thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, he has yet to know what a beard looks like on him. And he's like, almost like, what if he died? Like, like,
True.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know this sounds dramatic and crazy, but it's like,
No,
dude,
that's a fair point.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you don't know what you look like, you have no idea. Like, what if you look better with a beard than you do? Like, what? And it's not even really something I've ever thought about. Like, I've never been like,
Yeah.
I'm not like looking in the mirror. I've never been that kind of guy. But suddenly I was kind of like, hey, wait a second. I can grow a beard. Wait, all of us can grow some kind of beard,
True. Yep.
I was like, yeah, I'm not going to die not knowing. And in fact, I'm starting right now.
Yep.
So, that kind of started it. And so once I started growing my face fur out, I started thinking, there's got to be some way to take care of this, like a
Mhm.
little bit better.
Oh
And
yeah.
it wasn't long before I ran into Beard Brand's videos. And I mean, I just went
Nice.
through the whole thing,
Mhm.
and yeah, that was it. From there on, I was like, I'm obsessed. This is
Yep.
my hobby. I can do this hobby and have kids. It's possible. I'm good with
Mhm.
it. So,
Totally.
yeah,
That's awesome.
I didn't start growing my beard out for length until about a year and a half ago. So
Okay. Cool.
last June, no, so June, like this past summer
Yeah.
was my yeared,
Cool.
my technical yeared. I didn't
Yeah.
go full yeared. I did a little bit more trimming than I would consider a yeared being, but that was
Mhm.
my yeared mark.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I just hit like a year today. Like
Hey,
yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah, so yeah, the time that we're recording this, it was exactly a year ago that I shaved it all off for November and like just did the mustache, but the
Nice.
must clean shaven and the mustache is just not a good look for me.
Yeah. No, okay.
Like it takes like with it, like I've been told that I look anywhere between like 24 and like 30. Like I'm only 20, 21 in January.
Okay.
And like without the beard, I look like I'm like 16 or 17.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just it's definitely like a fun, like you're saying, it's a fun hobby, like trying all the different beard products and like also like making content with it, like
Oh yeah.
and like interacting with like all the different people that are like in the bearded community. Do you remember what the first brand was that you tried of like beard products? Or like
So
some of your early brands?
so some of my early brands, I don't remember exactly who was first, which is kind of bad.
Fair.
So I picked up beard. I want to say it was Beard Guys beard oil first from
Mm.
CVS, but I didn't use that for maybe 3 days before my beard brand sample kit came in the mail.
Ooh,
I
okay.
ordered the sample of all their scents,
Cool. I
and
need
then
to do that.
almost at the same time, I had Badass Beard Company's
Nice.
sample come in, and
Cool.
then like a day later, it was Artiest Man. So
Yep.
it was kind of within the first week I started getting beard products. I spent like all this money, and so it was
Yeah.
kind of like this haze. So I want to say that within that first week, I probably used Beard Brand the most. Oh,
Cool.
and then Live Bearded. So that and then
Nice.
Live Bearded was a little bit after. It was maybe
Mm-hmm.
the following week.
Okay.
I got their Sandalwood Vanilla. What is that?
Ooh. Okay. Yep.
The
Yep.
Legend.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that.
God, man, the Legend is phenomenal. And
Yep.
and at the time, I was trying to go to the gym, so it was just I don't know what it was about the Live Bearded brand. You know, those guys are kind of muscly, and
Mm-hmm.
they're I mean, they just look freaking great, to be honest.
Totally. Yeah.
They rock the handlebar mustaches and walk it in. I was like, oh my god! And then the scent, and it just says the
Yeah.
Legend on it. Something about
Yeah.
like, getting a nice workout, jumping in the shower, and then throwing in
Yeah.
beard oil called the Legend. Just I don't know,
Totally.
I feel like a legend. So
100%.
so
That's awesome. Yep.
so those were my kind of my first brands that I ever tried, and
Cool.
those were all within like the first 2 weeks of me deciding to go with beard products.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I just got the Artist Man sent me their beard butter, their beard wash, and all 20 like and 20 samples of all their different scents.
Yep.
So this little set of drawers that there you go that
Yep.
I just ordered. It just arrived today. Like the first like two shelves are all Artist Man, and then like the last one is some other samples that I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Artist Man. So the thing about Artist Man is they've got some scents that really grow on you, but nothing to me like right away was like, yo, this smells good. Except for I really did like 3 Wood. I
Oh
like
yep.
um, Tinderbox, I want to say.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Uh, and then there was one or two others. Restoration was one.
Yep.
So my
Restoration's
wife
cool.
says that smells like an old man, but I still like
Huh.
it.
Interesting. Yep.
I know. And then there was one other one, cool, the minty one, cool breeze or
Winter. Or it's
uh,
midnight breeze or something like that.
winter
Or
chill,
winter's chilly. Right. Yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
all those. And there's still some other ones that I'm like dabbling in, because I've got the samples, kind of like you do. I had all the
Yep.
samples.
Yep.
And yeah. So, but their oil, man, phenomenal. I love
Yep.
it.
Yep. I used a little bit of the black coffee sample recently. I think it was Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
I put it in at like 9 a.m. and I could still smell it when I was podcasting at like 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually the first. So when I ordered Artiest Man, it was from Scuba's videos,
Yeah.
like free sample, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I ordered Artiest Man, and there was two of them that I ordered. I think I got black coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and there was one other one. I can't remember what the hell the name is now.
Yeah. Fair.
But man, they both smelled good. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I did when I got all the scents and I did like a live reaction on Instagram and was like I was impressed like with pretty much all of them. Like there wasn't any that I tried that like I wasn't
Okay.
crazy about. Although I did I actually used the autumn spice.
Oh, yeah, I haven't tried that one. That's a
Yeah.
new one for me.
So it's a good scent, but I think there's cinnamon in it. And I've never
Yeah.
used like a cinnamon like beard product before.
Okay.
And I think it like kind of because like I felt my skin kind of feeling like it was like burning a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. So cinnamon does bother some people's skin.
Yeah. Yeah, like I know Dan C's talked about that a lot.
Yep.
And it's like so like and like that's like as soon as I put it in like because of watching Dan C, I knew I was like, oh, it's probably the cinnamon.
Yep. Probably. Yeah. It's never bothered me, not yet, but
Yeah.
I tried theirs. So.
Yeah, fair. What are some of your favorite companies that you're using right now?
Um, dude, I've been swarmed in reviews.
Yep.
Like absolutely swarmed. I'm literally 6 reviews behind right
Oh
now.
yeah. Yep. Same.
Yeah, I was supposed to have 6 reviews done last week, and
Yep.
none of them are out right now.
Yep.
But what do I if I choose to use some of my
Yeah.
favorite brands?
Yeah. If you have to pick.
So I use the Bearded Max
Mm.
scentless oil a lot. Um,
Oh, okay.
on days when I don't feel like having any scent in beard. Maybe it's like a Sunday morning or something like that. I
Yeah.
get out of the shower and just throw in some unscented oil, and I really
Okay.
like his oil is great. And
Cool.
so I usually use that one quite a bit.
Okay.
You think, oh, Tailored Beard Company.
Ooh, okay. Yep.
His whipped butters, which are now coming back, and I haven't talked
Cool.
about these on my channel yet, but I will very
Okay.
soon.
Nice.
Are phenomenal. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've ever tried his whipped
I
butter.
haven't yet, but Seth and I were talking about that yesterday, and yeah, he was like speaking very, very highly of them.
Yes. So the thing is I'm not really an oud person.
Okay, fair.
I know it shocks a lot of people when I say that. I mean, the oud can be done properly, and I
Hmm.
really enjoy it. I didn't know there was oud in it, but the newest one from the Bearded Mac actually has some oud in it, and
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
it's a phenomenal scent. So I don't even really
Hmm.
smell that oud in it. But if it has like that stinky oud smell, it
Mm.
just smells like a grandma to me if it's not done properly.
Yeah, totally fair.
And so some of the scents from Tailored Beard Company, they don't have that like grandma smell, but they're just not the kind of smell that I enjoy.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
but there are 2 of them that I've like absolutely loved, and I had them both in the whipped beard butter. One
Oh,
of them
cool.
was Party Man,
Okay.
um, which I'm actually working with another company on a collaboration right now
Oh,
on
cool.
something similar scent wise because I love
Okay.
it so damn much.
Totally.
It was like I think Party Man is lemon, lavender, and vanilla,
Okay.
and I love it for night. And it's like that kind of whipped butter that like it has oil in it, so it's not just butter.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to pinch some out or whatever, get some on your finger, and it's nearly melting off your finger right away.
Yeah.
So it
Yep.
literally takes one swipe, and no
Yep.
matter how much you get out is completely melted.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so Party Man, literally phenomenal. And then he has one called Vampire, which is like rosemary
Ooh.
and a couple other
Ooh.
things.
Okay.
I think it's called the Vampire Man. And
Cool.
I've been using that one at night. My wife says it smells kind of like sunscreen.
Oh, interesting.
I
Okay.
guess I can kind of get a little bit out of it, but to me, it's more of a
Yeah.
night scent.
Yep.
Um, so his whipped butters I use. So I think that's the first whipped butter I've ever completely used in its entirety.
Oh, cool.
Was Party Man.
Yep.
And then let's see. Oh, Detroit Grooming. I've been
Mm-hmm.
using the toasted,
Cool.
the 313 oil quite a bit, and I've
Okay.
actually been using the Corktown wax
Ooh.
quite a bit. So
Okay.
they call it wax.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw. Did you see my video on that? No?
I think I might. I've seen people talk about like beard and like mustache wax is like a
Yeah.
it's like a
So
combined product.
yeah. So this and it's cool. It's cool that you haven't seen it. I was just curious. Because I
Hmm.
didn't want to like talk over and like you already
Yeah.
knew what I
No.
was going
No. Totally. Yeah.
to say. But basically,
Yeah.
Detroit Grooming's beard wax is not the traditional wax that I've used
Okay.
for beard. So it's more of a
Oh, I did watch that one.
high
Yep.
quality
Cool.
balm.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a high quality balm. So it's like a stiffer balm, but like more high quality. Like I don't know what it is about it, but when
Hmm.
I use it, my beard just holds shape, but it's not super tacky. Like I don't
Oh,
know.
cool.
I hit it. Usually what I do is I'll throw it in beard, whatever. Like if I'm going into the office or working, whatever, I'll use that.
Hmm.
No matter what oil I'm using right now, even if it's from a different company and the scent doesn't even match, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll throw that in, and then I'll throw
Okay.
Corktown in, and then I'll
Cool.
run, the heat brush through my beard, and
Okay.
then throw that wax on, and then I'll hit it with like some cool air from a hair dryer, and my beard will stay
Oh, cool.
forever.
Okay. Yep. Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like my main companies right now. Arius Man I've been using a little bit more
Hmm.
because it's been colder out, but
Yep.
and then Hanyaker, dude.
Oh, yep. Yep. Seth and I
Hanyaker,
talked about them too. Yep.
yeah,
I've heard
Hanyaker.
good things.
Adam kills it. It's not that Adam makes the best products that are out there, right? It's Adam's character that shows in his products, if that
Cool.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So like
Totally.
all of his scents are unique, right?
Hmm.
They're
Cool.
not the most like crazy blend of like carrier oils that you've seen on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it works well on my beard, first of all, because he's got castor in there, which I really appreciate. I think it kind
Yep.
of, it's not the thickest oil, but it helps it kind of with this medium style oil. And so I love the way it feels in my beard.
Okay,
So
cool.
and then his scents and his character, right? His character
Yeah.
shows up in these scents. And
Mm-hmm.
humidor, God, man, the humidor scent is insane. I love it. If I get
Okay.
a day where I can use what I want to smell like,
Yep.
I'm throwing humidor in every time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Have you tried because Artiest Man has a scent called Humidor as well.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just looking at their website. Avenue Blue 57, 250.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they said they were gonna send me actually their humidor scent when it came out. I never got it in the mail. I wonder what
Oh,
happened.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was
that's cool.
curious to try it out.
Totally. Yeah. I've been using a beard butter before I got the Artiest Man. I was using one from a Canadian company called Urban Beards. And it's like a very light. I think it's probably like closer to like a whip butter because it's like very light and airy.
Okay.
And I'm almost done the whole container, and like I need to do the review soon so I can kind of show what it looks like before I finish it all off. Because
Yeah.
I'm using it like every night before bed and
Yeah.
loving it.
Yeah. 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 As have you heard of razor toss?
Probably. Oh, oh, actually, maybe not.
No. So this is a review I'm gonna be doing soon, but it's a Canadian
Cool.
company.
Oh, sweet. Hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. You probably can't tell the texture in here, but it's definitely like
A
an
little bit.
airy whipped butter
Yeah.
there.
100%.
Um, but
Yep.
yeah, yeah, and I love this butter. It's phenomenal. This is actually the barbershop sent by them. Yeah, Alan's a
Okay.
cool guy. He's the owner of
What's the company called again? I'm gonna look.
Razor Toss.
Razor Toss.
Yeah,
Razor Toss. Yeah, I'm gonna look them up,
yeah, yeah.
especially if they're a Canadian company.
Yeah.
Not horrible. Like I want to try some stuff from Beard Brothers at some point.
Yeah.
But they're in New York and I'm in Canada, and I looked at and the shipping was going to be like $28. I was like, I just can't do that right now.
No, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately, but yeah, free Canada and US shipping. Oh, nice.
yeah.
Handcrafted
So,
North Bay, Ontario. Oh, sweet.
yeah.
There's a university that I might be going that's I think it's in North Bay. North Bay or Thunder Bay, one of those two, that I might be going to for like to become a teacher. Like hopefully next year, like once because I'm in college right now, but I'm thinking next year I might do that.
What are you in college for?
Business marketing.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, super cool packaging on these too.
Oh yeah, and when you get them in the mail, they're like individually put in like these plastic sealed bags. And so
Ooh. Okay.
if you had a leak, which I doubt any of his stuff would leak, it would
Yeah.
be contained by itself, which is very good.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah.
and his
Not.
shirts are nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not too
really
expensive
soft.
either. Like $19. That's not crazy. I've paid more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Um,
awesome. Super
yeah,
cool. Yeah, definitely. I will definitely add them to my list.
yeah, especially
my
in Canada.
yeah, my ever growing list of. I think I'm probably close to. I want to say like 50 companies
Oh
that I'm
yeah,
planning to try out. Like, and I have like 5 different reviews that I'm working on, like testing out products.
yeah.
But it's just like I've been so busy with school recently, and like I'm also working, and
Oh yeah, I
but
can't imagine. Yeah.
yeah, and then doing this like so
Yeah.
the reviews will come like I'm done for the semester as of I think December 15th.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when I'm not working I'm just gonna go hard and just like get a ton of reviews done because I
Yeah.
have so many things that I'm experimenting with and want to review.
Yeah.
Which do you use more, beard butter or beard balm?
Oh yeah. I pretty much don't use beard balm.
Yep,
Um,
same.
unless I'm testing it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
there are some beard balms that I really do like.
Mm-hmm.
And I only knew that because I had to test them.
Yep.
Um, and they're not super heavy. Typically I like them with minimal wax unless I'm
Cool.
looking for something to give a hold.
Okay.
Um, I'm not that wax is a negative thing, because wax actually seems to make my beard feel very soft.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the way a lot of times it structures my beard. What ends up
Mm-hmm.
happening when I use balm, is that the hairs kind of clump together,
Yeah.
and so it'll start looking kind of piecey,
Yeah.
instead of like fluffy, and I
Yeah.
kind of like
Totally.
I like the bigger look instead of like the hairs piecing together. I like it to you can see every individual hair. That's what I
Yeah. Of
kind of
course. Yep. Totally.
yeah. So
Yep.
I'm more of a butter guy. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I started out like using like only balm, but when Urban Beard sent me their beard butter, like yeah, I'm a convert. Like I mostly just use butter. Like
Yep. Yep.
because the Artist Man one, I think has a bit of wax in it, so it has actually like a surprising amount of hold for a butter.
I don't
So
think this has wax actually. I'll have to go look. But
it's or I
it
don't know.
does have hold.
There's something in it that gives it a
Yeah.
hold.
It's thick. I think it's heavy on shea butter. But
Oh, maybe.
I could be totally wrong though. But I'm
Yeah,
now curious. But yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely like on the thicker side.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like because I was assuming it was just going to be like the one from Urban Beards, but then I went to use it and I was like, oh, this is a lot thicker, a lot heavier,
Yep.
a lot more like more definitely more of a hold. But so
Yeah.
I've been doing that one during the day, and then the one from Urban Beards before bed, just because it's light
Nice.
and conditions my beard and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. How long does your typical morning and evening beard routine take?
So it depends. Like, right, it's crazy because once COVID started and the whole like work from home thing,
Yeah.
I'm working from home. So
Mm-hmm.
before COVID, it would probably be like 10 to 15 minutes. No, probably like 10 minutes at most.
Cool.
It run the heated brush through after putting in some oil, and then once
Mm-hmm.
the heated brush is in, throw some butter on to help structure or some balm, but pretty rarely balm. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then hit it with a blow dryer or something like that, and some
Okay.
cool air,
Cool.
and then I'm out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now that I'm working from home, my beard routine has completely changed, and it took a little while for it to completely change. But I mean, I literally wake up and do nothing. I do
Yeah.
nothing with my
Fair.
beard in the morning. I mean, I just sit right here, where I'm
Yep.
sitting right now, and I flip
Mm-hmm.
open my work computer and I
Mm-hmm.
start working. After I have coffee and stuff like that. But
Totally. Yeah.
um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, typical morning routine right now is literally nothing. Nothing. I
Nice.
sometimes will get a shower at lunch or whatever, after
Okay.
sitting and
Cool.
working for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I'll throw in some beard oil, and I
Mm-hmm.
won't even use any butter or balm. I'll just
Mm-hmm.
that's oil only,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, throughout the day, unless I feel like I'm gonna go out and I want a little structure or something. But
Yeah.
if
Yep.
I'm hanging around the house, oil only.
Yep. Totally. Yeah. I've been kind of doing a similar thing, like just because between the like I also like blow dry my beard too, and that takes a bit of time, and then once in a while I'll use a straightening brush, and it's just after I've done all that, I don't want to also oil then a butter and a balm sometimes. So I've been most of the time just doing butter or just doing oil and no butter.
Yep. Yep.
Although the last couple of days I've been using the RDS Man stuff to test it out, but
Yeah.
most times just dry it, beard oil, and then keep it moving.
Yep.
Because I'm in school all online, so I sit
Okay.
here. I sit here pretty much all day,
Yeah. Yep.
which is both good and bad because it's like no commute, but also not physically being with people has been kind of weird
Yeah.
and not much fun. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Which what have some of your favorite like scents been that you've tried like since reviewing like starting your like review channel?
So, my, some of my favorite, and I'm not gonna give away all of them, because I want to make a video,
Oh, smart. Yep.
but I'll give away some. Beard brands, Old Money
Ooh, yep.
is
I've heard
just,
good things.
God, it's just killer. It's just, I don't know, it's just something addicting about the smell. Uh,
Okay.
the wash and the oil, just God, I don't know what it is. Even just the wash itself, like washing with Old Money, feels
Yep.
it's just God, it's so good.
Cool.
Let's see. Um, Black Rebel Beard Companies.
Mm.
Yeah, God, what is that one? I just saw it just a minute ago. I just walked by it in the bathroom. I think I've got it sitting on the beard shelf in there. Wow, what is I don't know. It's not coming to me right now. That sucks. I did a review on just the oil from him.
Okay.
I just can't remember for the life of me, but he's got a bunch of great scents, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the scents he has are probably some of the top tier scent profiles that I've ever smelled. That I just
Mm-hmm.
love them. Even some of his cologne ones, like Super Scout, is like a cologne,
Cool.
like a heavy cologne one. God,
Okay.
it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Cool.
and then I've got to go Hanyaker, man. I love
Yep.
Witch's Breath, which was a
Oh,
single
cool.
that he just did.
Yep.
Um,
I
like
saw
a
that.
whiskey pumpkin fall smell. Like
Cool.
God.
Yep.
And then Humidor. I said that one already. God,
Yep.
Humidor's
Yep.
good. And
Yep.
then I got to throw the Legend in there by
Mm-hmm.
Live Bearded, and
Mm-hmm.
the Executive. I've got the Executive sitting here actually.
Cool. Oh, nice.
Leather, vanilla, and cedar. Oh, you
Ooh,
can't see it.
nice.
Yeah, leather,
Yep.
vanilla, and cedar.
Yeah, everything about that sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, it's just phenomenal. You just can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, totally.
Um, those are probably some of my like go-tos. Oh, and Party Man
Yep.
from what's it, Tailored Beard Company.
Yep.
Those are probably, oh gosh. And then I got to throw in some Detroit grooming in there.
Yep.
I gotta go Corktown. Corktown is so
Cool.
good. It's like a
Yep.
sweet tobacco.
Yep.
God.
Yep.
So those are probably my like
Cool.
the ones that come into mind right
Yeah,
now.
for sure. You mentioned a heated beard brush. Which one are you using currently?
So I'm using the Pro from Aberlite.
April. Oh, cool. Yep. Sweet.
Yep,
That's awesome.
Aberlite Pro.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's a great brush, and I got the unique opportunity, which I like so thankful for that they reached out, before it was released, and
Cool.
I was able to test it out with some of the titans of the beard game, which was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then it's a phenomenal brush.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's probably not worth the money.
Okay.
If you have the extra money, it's worth it, but it's not if you don't.
Yeah.
Um, like if it wasn't given to me, I would never have purchased it.
Mm.
I just don't have the extra money,
Yeah, fair.
anyway.
Totally.
But I have one, and is it great? Yeah, I really do like it.
Totally.
But I also have all of the other Artiest Man brushes, so I have like literally their whole line.
Cool.
And it's the best one. It's just the one I use. I mean, I keep it in my bathroom. I have since I got it, I haven't touched any of the other ones I have, and
Cool.
I've got lots of beard brushes now.
Yeah.
So.
Totally. Yeah, I did like a short video because like I was part of like the Beard Struggles like ambassador program for a while, which now with everything that I know about them, I every time I say it I feel stupid saying it, but they so I did a video like and incorporated some of their products in the video, and then they reposted it on their page as well, so they sent me their heated beard brush, and it's just not worth it.
No, it's
like
not. Huh?
like same thing. If they hadn't sent it to me, I wouldn't have bought it because it takes like forever to heat up. If you're using it, I don't use it on the max setting usually, but if you're to use it on the max setting, you're getting like half an hour of consecutive use in total, and then it takes like because it's wireless, so it takes like 3 hours to charge.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just and it's like over. I think it's like $120 or something like that, 110. It's like.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting choppy.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I reached out to them not long ago,
Mm.
probably like 2 months ago. It was just like, hey, just out of curiosity, like I'd like to do a review on your heated brushes, on your heated brush. If you send me one, I'll do a video, but otherwise I'm not gonna pay for it. But I am curious about it, and I don't reach out very often.
Yeah. Fair.
But I was genuinely curious. I was like, and I don't know if you've seen my beard struggle video.
I have. Yep. Yep.
Okay. I got all their stuff and I did an honest review, and I tried to keep it as honest as, I know a lot about the company, like kind of probably like you do now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And some of the things that they've gone through, and, the ins and outs or whatever. And so, I will say that I'm still extremely impressed with their beard conditioner.
Yep. Agreed.
I love the beard conditioner.
Yep.
It's in my top 5, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Their beard oil is good. Like, I don't mind it.
For sure.
Not a fan of their balm.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, so anyways, I reached out, and they said, oh yeah, we'll send you one, shoot your address over. And I shot my address over, and I don't know if they did some research on me after that or what, but they did not send it.
Wow. Yep. That sounds about right.
Yeah, probably. And I
Yeah.
mean, I thought I did a pretty honest review, but that, that's one of the videos right now that are continually showing success for me.
Yep.
Like like, every 2 days I'm getting like 40 to 50 views on that video. And
Yep.
that's a lot. That's a lot for me. Especially on a video I made like 4 months ago.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
maybe they didn't like the video. I don't know.
Yeah, so I did a review on them just a few weeks ago, and got like, and I just like you, I was totally honest. Like, I reviewed because I basically have and have tested like pretty much all their products, and so
Okay.
I was totally honest about all of them. Like the heated beard brush, like what we were just saying, like what I just said about it. I said all that, like talked about the balm, talked about the oil, talked about the conditioner and the wash, all that. And I got multiple like hate messages from their ambassadors about it because it was too honest.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, they've got some pretty loyal ambassadors.
Yeah.
Which is fine, and I think I want to say I remember you adding me on Instagram when you were an ambassador,
Yep.
weren't you?
Yep. I was. Yep.
Yeah, I remember you added me and everything, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember if we had any conversation at the time, but I was like, whatever. I think I did an unboxing of their of their ultimate kit or something like that,
Yeah.
and I got a lot of their ambassadors started adding me from that, and I was like, okay.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
but yeah, I never got any hate. I haven't gotten any hate yet, so I don't know.
So, and then also like my buddy Andy out in the UK, he owns a company called Beard Kings. And he's launching products in a few weeks. But a little while ago, he posted a meme that included the Beard Circle logo, and then so I like jumped on with him and started like sending it, like making him memes and like sending them. And he was like posting them, and like I think I lost 50 followers in 48 hours.
Wow.
All TBS guys that
Yeah.
were upset about memes.
Yeah.
It was entertaining for sure. I was loving it.
I won't be able to stay on much longer, probably another 15 minutes or so.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
cool. Yeah, no, it's all
Um,
good.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
totally.
just my daughter's, we just changed her to a toddler bed,
Okay, cool.
because she's been really struggling to go to sleep at night. And so I
Yeah,
can tell my wife's like, hey, can you,
yeah, no, totally. Yeah, yeah. I'll just ask a couple more questions, and then I'll
yeah,
let you go. When you're making a video, like when you're planning to make a video, what does that whole process look like from like start to like filming and then editing?
yeah. So, so right now, it depends on a lot of different things, but basically, usually I get ideas when I'm just working at my normal job, and I'll
Hmm.
jot them down.
Yeah,
I have a little
cool.
notebook here on my desk,
Hmm.
and I'll jot down an idea, and and then I kind of become passionate about that idea,
Hmm.
and usually that idea for that video takes over, and
Hmm.
that night I end up just recording that video.
Cool.
Um, and it takes the place of anything else, which is why I get behind on my product reviews,
Yep.
unless I'm passionate about like a certain product or something like that.
Hmm.
Um,
Totally.
but right now, in my reviews are paid, so I
Okay.
have paid reviews, and so those are like, I get them in, I test the products. I
Hmm.
usually give it a week or two on and
Cool.
off testing, and then I'll put out a review. And
Okay.
then sometimes, depending on the product, if I have a certain thought or idea that I want to discuss with people in a video,
Hmm.
that one will jump line real quick and I'll make the video.
Yeah. Cool.
And so it really just has to do with what I'm passionate about, kind of goes out
Mm.
first. Or
Okay.
if I have like, or if I'm trying to gather my ideas, like if I have a lot of products I'm going to cover, like for instance, Razor Toss, I've
Yeah.
got a couple of scents by him, and I
Cool.
want to have kind of all my ideas about each one of those scents before I go make the
Mm.
video.
Totally.
And so, his is a little bit more behind just because there's more to talk about. And so I process that in my mind.
Yeah. Of course.
But usually that's it. So, turn on the lights, sit the camera down, get whatever
Yeah.
lighting I want for that video.
Hmm.
Hit the record button. I mess up a couple times usually at the start, what's going
Totally.
on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, blah, 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 whatever it's going to be. And then I'm like, I
Yeah.
like that one. And I'll just hit
Yeah.
stop recording and then redo it.
Hmm.
And then I just kind of go through my thoughts.
Hmm. Yeah. Totally.
And I don't think of myself as a traditional reviewer. Like I don't go over like where the company's from. And I sometimes don't mention the
Yeah.
owner's name, even though I know them. I kind of
Yeah.
just
Same
talk
here.
about what I
Yeah.
want to talk about.
Hmm.
Um,
Totally.
yeah. So that's kind of what it is. It's, that's kind of the process there. I'll hit the record button, stop, hit the record button, stop, whatever, to, you know, record some things, do a couple little B-rolls or something I want to do, or do as close in on the product or whatever it is. And then usually, depending on the timeline, depending on how late it is or whatever, I usually will hit stop recording. I'll take the, you know, the little chip out, whatever, the throw it in the computer, and, you know, fire up iMovie, get the stuff off the chip, and then into iMovie it goes, and I just start editing because I can picture how I want the video to go.
Totally.
And I'll get like a baseline, and then I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Either I'll finish it and then schedule it to post the next day, or I won't finish it and I'll finish editing it the next day.
Cool.
So that's kind of the process, man. And, you know, I don't, you know, for a little while over summer, I was putting out like 2 to 3 videos a week.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, I've really slowed down. You know, I'm doing like the 1 video a week right now. Which is fine. I need to fire it back up because, like I said, you know, I've got companies that have literally paid me for a review.
Yeah, totally.
Need to catch up on them, but
yeah,
that's really kind of, that's it, you know, it's just fire it out. And sometimes I get an idea like, you know, I really want to do one of these coming up, you know, starting out with me opening up like a bag of chips. And opening up a bag of salt, you know, some salsa or whatever. Because I really love eating chips and salsa. I've done like 1 or 2 videos. And it's like, you know what? I think people would really like to see, like, you know, like the B-roll of the chips opening and like just for fun.
For sure.
So I get those kind of ideas as I'm going, and I'm like, you know, it was just the other night, and I was like, God, I want some chips and salsa. I was like, you know, right now would literally be the perfect time to go shoot the video, and I was just so tired, you know. So I didn't do it, but one of these days when I go to open up a new bag of chips, you know, it'll be in the intro for sure.
Yeah, totally. That's awesome. What camera do you use for your videos?
Right now I'm using the Canon M50.
Ooh, yep.
It's the stock one. It's just the one the lens, everything is just stock.
Cool. Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'll let you go. But yeah, so for everybody watching, I'll have Josh's YouTube and his merch and his Instagram linked down below, so you can check him out, show him some love. But yeah, thanks for coming on. Thanks for chatting.
Yeah, man.
It's been a good time for sure.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for linking everything below, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and,
totally.
You know, thanks for having me on. I'm excited for you to post it. So what exactly do you post this? What, you know, when would that be and all that?
Yeah, so including this one, I have 3 episodes that still need to go live. Or sorry, 4, like 1 that's ready to go live and scheduled to go live on Thursday. Then I've got another one going live on Sunday. And then I think this one, so hold up. So yeah, so my one that I did with Beard Brothers and Jose will be Sunday. And then my one with Seth will be Thursday, and then you'll be the following Sunday.
Okay.
Most likely. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, I'll always let you know when it's once I have it scheduled, and then when it's live, I'll post it. Like I'll post the thumbnail on my story, and then like tag you in it and message you the link and all that, so you'll know. But it should be within the next week or 2. Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Sorry I had to cut a little short tonight.
Yeah, no stress. Yeah, this is a nice break after the 5-hour marathon with Seth yesterday.
Sure.
Totally. All right, sweet. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Cool. See